Welcome to Rom Wills Money Matters. Keep your eyes open for money-making opportunities. Now, this week I talked about like your thought patterns and everything and how you really approaching making money, how you approaching money, how you seeing money. It is a tool. And then, I talked about like not seeing rich people as evil, because then that can affect you in a negative way because, as I said, you want to always see yourself as good. You don't want to be that evil person or anything, and that's part of changing your thinking about money. You want to have the thinking that there's an abundance of money. There's plenty of money out there. When you have the right thoughts, you can always see ways to make money, Keep your eyes open for money-making opportunities. And now always use myself because you can see what I'm doing. If you go through the description box, I always have different videos that are pay on demand, different things you can make money from. I don't even own all of them. I got some videos I made with other people and they're selling them. I'm just providing a link. But those were money-making opportunities. And then when I'm on other platforms, I actually make more money from Patreon. And then also make a whole lot of money just from book sales. But those are money-making opportunities. And I've had some people mention some stuff like maybe teaching and classes and all of that, and I'll look into it. My biggest issue is time. And I talked about that this week for anybody who follows my Deep Thought channel. It's valuable. It was like, man, they got so many things. But that's still something to keep my eyes open for. Like whatever you're doing, just keep your eyes open. First of all, if you have the right mindset and realize there's an abundance of money, you need to do it, but maybe you're not making that money right now. But you got to keep your eyes open. You never know when something can come up. You never know when there's something be, an opportunity. Now, one of the things I have to stress is don't look at the get rich quick stuff. You know how people will say, yeah, you do this and you can make so much. No. Do what's within you to do. Do what you have a passion for. See, that's very important. What you have natural talent for, what you have an interest in. Because, there's plenty of money out there, but you still have to work. You're not going to work as hard for something you don't have a real interest in. You have a lot of people who've done that. They've invested in maybe digital currency or they done some stuff, but they didn't have a heart for it. That wasn't within them. So they had problems. And let me just be clear. I ain't saying anything is wrong with digital currency, but if somebody's heart isn't in it, they're going to have trouble because they will have trouble with anything they get into. Their heart is not in. I've been seeing businesses for decades where people, it just wasn't the right thing for them. I've been seeing this since I was little. And you don't want to do that. You don't want to be in that position. You want to do what's good for you. But you know what? It's out here. Money-making opportunities are out here. And for one simple reason. It's not even that. The reason is not even that money is floating around. People need services. I don't care who they are. I don't care. Every culture, subculture, nation, whatever. They need something. Are you providing that service? They think about it. Even if it's just eating. Like I said, I've done a video on that. You have a business that's dealing with eating. People are always going to give you some money. All you have to do is cook good food because people always have to eat. I remember talking with a restaurant owner back years ago. We were just sitting there kicking it and stuff. And she was like, yeah, well, people always have to eat. That's the thing. And that's just one thing. People need clothes. Think about the basics, or what they want to do. Working out. It was like yoga's a big thing now. You need yoga teachers. Let me use yoga for an example. This not even so much as teachers, but props that they might use and everything. I remember getting my co-parent something for her birthday, and it was like some yoga iPads or something like that, for their rest sessions. I went to this one yoga studio, and they had a whole bunch of stuff on sale there. And I was just like, okay. Yeah, see, but that's a money-making opportunity. Like using a yoga example, there's plenty of people teaching it. So maybe you could become a teacher. Maybe you can get a space, rent a space, or even buy a space where that, like you get some commercial real estate where you have those people coming in. That's just one thing. Like, look at it. What are people doing? What do they like to do? It could be whatever, sometimes, hey, salsa dancing. You have some salsa dance instructors. I have known a dear friend. I consider him a brother/father figure. He was taking salsa. May he rest in peace. But he was taking salsa. I know a woman she's always doing salsa. Whatever the case, but they're making money doing that. Figure that out. Keep your eyes open. Always for that. I want y'all really think about that. Think about it. Everything, as I always say, and I will always say it on my Sunday videos. I'll be saying it this Sunday. Every single one of y'all has some talent. Every single one of y'all. There's something that you could share that you can probably make money off of. It could be, you could be an artist or something. Hey, I got some art upstairs. Somebody had to make it. Go to a local home store. They have a whole section, nothing filled with nothing but art pieces to put in your house. That's one thing. Shoot, you might, hey, you know what? You might say, let me open up that type of store. That could be you. Everybody has some talent at something. Everybody has some talent. But that's a money-making opportunity, People need it. That's a big space. People need to put stuff in their homes, whatever. Just think in terms of, okay, what do I need? What do people need? That's a money-making opportunity. What are they buying? What are they spending their money on? Like I said earlier, like I've done several videos on food. It could be food, it could be, shout out C Boogie. C Boogie, he has a stretch wellness center down in Houston. He could do whatever, So it's, you could do whatever. I've known I knew a guy, he was putting together a messenger company. Back in the day, he had me do a little bit of work for him, just deliver some stuff, just a little bit of work. One of my 1,000 jobs, but that was a money-making opportunity. Keep your eyes open for money-making opportunities. They're there, but you got to have the right mindset to make money, okay? So anyway, that's all I have. Y'all know the deal. Let's go make that money.